Jeep. That is what police are looking at right now. We'll be back here with more News Now. Okay, folks, so welcome everyone on Fox10Phoenix.com. Very, very busy day here on the stream, and no doubt we are covering this live police chase for you in the valley right now. This is on the really west side of town. Right here is the suspect vehicle, is this red Jeep at this moment. We don't know too much about the chase, still getting all that detail in, but thank you so much for joining us here live, Fox10Phoenix.com. All right, so right now I'm joined by our very own Troy Hayden, police chase here in the valley as we're just getting these images in.
Right, so this chase started out in the West Valley, from what we understand. What you're looking at is this red Jeep. Looks like a Cherokee or a Grand Cherokee. And we first heard about the chase when it was in the far West Valley. So they've come through on Interstate 10 all the way through downtown, which is probably the most congested area of freeway we have. And we're not in a rush hour or even close right now. They've come all the way through downtown. They've gotten on the Loop 202. Which is just north of Sky Harbor Airport. And, you know, in this picture here, we can't see anybody close around them, but we know the helicopters are following and the ground units as well.
This is a Fox 10 News Alert.
And welcome back here to News Now. We are covering this live police chase for you in the valley right now. All eyes are on that red Jeep. Right now I'm joined by our very own Troy Hayden as we continue to watch this.
Hey Mike, how are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, so we first picked this up out in the West Valley. Interstate 10 is the main highway that runs from Phoenix to Los Angeles. So on the west side of town, so closer to LA, we heard about this chase going on. The chase has, at this point, started out way far west. It's come all the way through downtown Phoenix on Interstate 10. At the Interstate 10, it's a very congested part of our freeway system. They were able to get off on a different freeway called the Loop 202, and this heads out towards Tempe and Mesa and eventually Apache Junction and goes east. And so right now what we can see is it looks like this driver, we don't know why they were trying to stop the driver to begin with, but it looks like the driver's driving normal freeway speeds at this point.
Yeah, and for the people that are on the roadways right now, they might not even know that a police chase is happening, right?
I wouldn't think so, unless, you know, it's tough to see from this picture, but I would imagine you've got multiple DPS units, at least in close proximity. And what we've seen in the past is when the units get up very close to these drivers, drivers who want to take off, it can agitate the driver, the speeds can increase, and that makes the roads more dangerous for everybody around one of these chases. So it appears that they're keeping a bit of distance. They probably have the helicopters up and watching this person.
Now, what type of vehicles do they have that aren't marked that are closely watching this thing? Because it always seems after when a police chase is over, I mean, they are right there ready to do a takedown.
I don't think we should go too into that. Every time we do, they kind of push back and say don't.
Sure.
All I will say is this, that the marked units aren't the only ones who will be in pursuit.
Yes.
And I would imagine that some of those other units, they tend to be larger trucks and things like that that can withstand, you know, a pit maneuver or something like that. And I don't know if they're getting in position at this case, but this has been going on long enough now that you would think that some of those unmarked units may be involved, but I don't think we should go too much into that.
No. And it seems though out here in Arizona when it comes to police chases, much different than when we see the police chases out in LA. In LA, it seems like they'll let the chase go on for hours if it goes on.
Well, there's an equation you have to look at. Again, if you have somebody who is brandishing a gun and taking shots outside, that's an imminent threat to everybody around them.
Yes.
And I think that chase becomes a little different at that point, where you have to, we have to get this person off the streets. Again, I don't know what this chase involves. It could have been a simple traffic stop, it may be a warrant or something like that where they just took off, and they may not feel like the threat is that imminent to get up close and create a chase where you've got speeds on the freeway of 115 miles an hour or something, or surface streets where they're blowing through red lights and can take out a minivan with a family in it.
Yes. And as we are continuing to watch this, it doesn't appear now that he's doing anything erratic right now.
No. And what you're seeing at the top of your screen, that's Tempe Town Lake. So now he's getting right into there's a kind of an area right there where South Scottsdale, North Tempe, and so he's continuing to move out east. Plenty of distance, it looks like, around him. I don't see any units up close. He's not driving erratically.
No.
And here, like this person right here, probably just somebody driving by on the freeway.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Normal freeway speed.
Yeah, wouldn't even know. And the thing with all the time here with these suspects before these police chases.
There's a DPS unit right
there.
there.
Yeah. They eventually know they're going to get busted. I mean, you figure you got the helicopters all watching you, but it just seems like they always want to extend their last really moments of freedom.
It's tough to get inside their heads, and I've said many times during the chases, we don't know how this person's day started. We don't know what crime. Okay, now this is where it starts getting hairy. So it looks like they're taking an off ramp here. This would be right near ASU if they get off. Let me see where he's getting off here. There's a big mall in the area, and let's see if he gets off the freeway. So this to me is where...
Is this by like Tempe Marketplace right now?
Yeah. Okay. Well, not quite to there yet, I don't think. I think they're still a little west of there, but this may be, is that a Apache that comes through there, or rural? So if you go up to the right, to the top of the screen, that's going to be Arizona State University, and the bottom of your screen making a left is heading more towards Scottsdale. So, and the freeway is very wide there. Is that him right there? Okay.
Yes.
I believe there's a bunch of fast food restaurants and things right around here, and he's getting now up into close to ASU, which is a huge campus.
Oh yeah, really, yeah, and they definitely don't want it to go there. You don't want to.
Well, they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they're heading right now. So they'll cross Tempe Town Lake here, and head towards the campus of ASU. And again, a very congested area. But I have to say, after watching this, it's tough to know again what they did beforehand or what they're capable of doing. But it doesn't appear to be one of these erratic type chases where somebody's going to get hurt. At least not at this point. But you never know. Coming to a stop sign here, stop light.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to exactly what's going to be happening here.
And I always wonder when they get in these situations. Now, see, there's a truck that's kind of, well, does he know what's there? Right there. Look, there they go. There's a car.
There we go.
They get pinned him in.
All right.
He's trying to get away now. Oh, there's another one.
Discretion is advised, everybody here, as we don't know.
Dang it!
They almost had it. Almost had it there. But
see, now you've got some other issues. Now you've got somebody who knows there are unmarked vehicles behind him.
Yep. And now it looks like they're obviously the speed has increased right now.
And this is ASU's campus right here.
Yeah.
So
now he's really putting the pedal to the metal here.
Oh
now,
no! Okay. Oh!
Wow! He almost lost it right there. You see, he's really spinning here. Wow, that was close.
Yeah. You see, this is what I'm talking about. So now he's driving into oncoming traffic, and again, just.
Okay.
It looks like a tire's gone. He's throwing up. He's definitely throwing up some
There we
smoke.
go. This is
look out!
No.
Oh no!
Okay, so we don't want to show everything right there. That was a very bad crash. We'll continue to watch it right here and kind of give you details, but we'll go back to it as soon as we can. But that was a bad intersection crash there. We saw it coming. Wow. We're just hoping that person in that other vehicle is going to be okay. We could go